Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. So today we're going to be doing our top 5 moments of episode 2 of season 8, American Horror Story Apocalypse, and the episode was titled The Morning After. And guys, we have a lot to talk about. I'm really enjoying this season so far, so without further ado, let's get into my top 5 moments. Oh yeah, one last thing. I have my little Evan Peters shirt. If you love someone, what does it say? They should never hurt you. It's from season 1. I mean, I thought it was pretty relevant for the video considering Apocalypse ties in Murder House, and this is our Tate. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Number 5. Langdon lets the group know exactly what they'll need to do in order to make the cut. He said that there would be kind of a series of interviews where he would kind of talk to them, where they would need to cooperate. Coco makes a hilarious joke asking him, what is this, the Hunger Games? And of course, with that, Mr. Gallant volunteers to go first. He volunteered as tribute. Number 4, Mr. Gallant has sex with Rubber Man. Rubber Man from season 1. What? And of course, this doesn't go unnoticed. His grandmother, Nana, Mrs. Gallant, she happens to walk in and find them, and so with that she goes and tells Miss Mead in order to just get her son executed so she has a free spot at the new sanctuary for herself. Number 3, Timothy and Emily find out Miss Venable has been altering the rules. So after being fed up with everything Miss Venable has been asking of them, Emily suggests that they go and sneak into Langdon's room. They don't trust him, they don't trust Miss Venable, and of course, this can't be a coincidence because the laptop was just sitting on his bed, open with the last few emails that he got from the other members of the cooperative. So they see the email to Langdon that's just kind of telling him hey, she's altering the rules. She's saying that people can't have sex, and if they do, that they'll get executed, just things like that. And so he goes and he actually confronts her, and they have a very awkward moment where he makes her unzip her dress to humiliate her because one of the scars that she has on her back, and she asks, oh, does this mean that I'll get into the sanctuary because I'm doing this, I'm humiliating myself? And he tells her no. Number 2, Mr. Gallant gets whipped and pressed for information by Venable and Mead. They really at this point think that him and Langdon are plotting something together because after Miss Venable got humiliated, Miss Mead kind of walks in on it, and so they're kind of talking together, wondering what's really going on, and so they think something is happening. And just to fill you guys in, because I am moving pretty quickly through my top 5, at this point, Mr. Gallant thinks Langdon was in the rubber suit. Langdon lets Mr. Gallant know, hey, I am not interested in you on any kind of level, and just to let you know, you're pathetic. Your grandmother was the one who told on you. Alright guys, number 1, and this one is a doozy, so just bear with me, we've got a lot to get through for this number 1 spot. Miss Mead is an android? So let me walk you through this. First, Emily and Timothy get caught having sex, which is supposed to result in their execution, right? Long time coming because they've been upset and just kind of having that one kiss a week, or I think one kiss a week thing just to keep their desires at bay. And then once they find out that Miss Venable is making up all the rules, they decide to just go for it. And of course they get caught. Mr. Gallant kills Joan Collins, his Nana. You can see it in his eyes that he was eventually going to kill her once he found out that she was the one who turned him in. This was all an accident though. He thought he saw the Rubber Man come back up to his room, and at this point he still thinks the Rubber Man is Langdon. So it turns out that he had some kind of trick played on him, or his mind was just kind of doing weird things, and he didn't kill Langdon, who he thought was in the Rubber Man suit. He killed Nana, and of course Langdon was standing at the door, which confirmed all of this. Meanwhile, Miss Mead's goons attempts to execute Emily and Timothy. Timothy fights back, takes the gun, fires on Miss Mead before being knocked out. Miss Mead feels for her gun wound, and surprise, surprise, there's some weird tubes and weird liquid, in just smoke coming out of her. And she's as surprised as I was. I was just WTF, what is going on? So yeah, we didn't get any huge crossovers this episode. Of course, Rubber Man was a nice callback to Murder House, so we'll see what happens with that. I also kind of wonder if the snakes are a little callback to Coven. I'm not quite sure about that yet, because the whole thing at the beginning with them eating snake stew and all that stuff, I'm curious. Yeah, guys, there's just a lot that happened in this episode, and I can't wait for the next one. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like rating down below and leave me a comment. What other TV shows would you like to see me recap? If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos like this one, and hit that notification bell so that way you can get notifications every time I upload a video. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.